right, good morning. It's about 5:26 a.m. West Coast time, Tuesday, August 4th. Here is your update on financial and markets and stuff, crypto, gold. Trump administration reportedly considering unilateral action if lawmakers can't reach a deal on second stimulus. I think we've been hearing him talk about using some kind of executive action. So let's see. As lawmakers continue to squabble over the next round of federal stimulus legislation, the White House is reportedly considering unilateral action, that is, executive powers that don't require buy-in from Congress, to mitigate the economic damage caused by the C-19. Key facts. It isn't clear yet what actions the White House is considering or what steps it would be allowed to take. I know that Trump definitely wants to get some type of a tax holiday or payroll tax cut. So it would be really nice if he did something like that. Last week, Trump identified expanded unemployment and eviction protections as two issues that are top of mind, floating the possibility of a short-term side deal to extend both. These actions depend on whether lawmakers are able to come to an agreement on the next stimulus package this week before members of Congress leave for their scheduled August recess. How about no recess? Seriously, get your booties back in there. No recess. Key provisions of the CARES Act, like the federal employment supplement and eviction protections for certain renters, have already expired, and a deadlocked Congress has not yet been able to compromise on another tranche of relief legislation. After negotiations with Democratic leaders, White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows said Sunday that he's not optimistic that there will be a solution in the very near term. Meadows did know, however, that weekend meetings on the Hill were a step in the right direction. Okay. It's Trump looking to sign some kind of executive order. What will we see? Will it be a tax holiday? Is he going to give us 2 to 4 weeks of zero taxes? Could you imagine seeing an entire paycheck on your own, or like on its own, like no taxes taken out? I've never seen anything like that in my life, but for me that would be a lot of money. But I think he's more leaning towards like payroll tax cut. The Democrats would not agree to that. All he wanted to do was give people a little bit more of their money back. I don't understand why the Democrats wouldn't vote on that. But anyway, next up. In crypto news, Ethereum's uptrend may be overheating as investor profitability reaches historic highs. And let's just look at the prices real quick. Ethereum's been doing nicely. High 300s. I do believe it almost pushed 400 recently. Since we're looking at the prices, Bitcoin is still holding at the low 11,000s. Ripple is still holding in the low 30 cents. And Cardano, you think would be doing a little better considering they moved to proof of stake, but whatever. We'll see how that goes. I'm always kind of keeping my eye on this one, VeChain. It got pumped hard recently, but okay. Ethereum's intense uptrend seen throughout the past few weeks has had far-reaching implications, even creating a tailwind that some believe sparked Bitcoin's move from 10,000 to highs of 12,000. Despite facing some immense turbulence this past weekend when ETH was posting a rejection at 415, the cryptocurrency has since recovered the vast majority of its losses. Bulls are now moving to push the crypto back up above $400, although it does face some resistance with its price region. One on-chain metric that may be spelling some trouble for its uptrend is that the vast majority of Ethereum investors are now highly profitable. In the past, when over 90% of the digital assets investors are in the green, it starts facing heightened selling pressure as they move to secure profits. Ethereum moves up towards 400 as its uptrend continues strong. At the time of writing, Ethereum is trading up just under 6%. At its current price of $393, this marks a notable surge from its recent lows of $300 that were set for a brief moment this past Saturday following its rejection at $415. The potent reaction to these lows helped catalyze further buying pressure that has since lifted the cryptocurrency higher. Bulls may now target these recent highs in the near term, as they are currently striving to break the resistance established at 400. Before I go on, it's good to note that back in the bull run of 2017, Ethereum, in early 2018, Ethereum hit an all-time high of around $1,200. I would not sell Ethereum at 400. I would not sell Ethereum at 500. I would not sell Ethereum at 600. Okay, investor profitability could be a problem for ETH. Despite the strength of its uptrend, the number of profitable Ethereum investors is now reaching historic levels of over 90%. In the past, this has correlated with mid-term peaks. Analytics platform Glassnode spoke about this in a recent tweet, noting that the last time over 90% of ETH investors were in the green was in February of 2018. Although this number could, in theory, decline as the price climbs, this will only happen if a massive influx of new capital investors enter the market, which I think they will. Sentiment, an analytics platform, also spoke about this trend, explaining that the high average returns seen by Ethereum investors suggest that a large shakeout is imminent. Okay. Oftentimes, when average returns get this high, there will be a likely shakeout upcoming to remove the weak hands. Don't have weak hands, folks. Keep those hands diamond strong. Ethereum has plenty more upside from these prices, but short term things are beginning to look a bit too one-sided into the positive for investors. Even if the crypto market is in the early phases of its next parabolic bull run, there's a high probability that there will be many shakeouts along the way. Ethereum, currently ranked number 2 by CoinMarketCap, is up 3.12% over the past 24 hours. Yep. Okay. Yeah, Ethereum is definitely a winner in my opinion. You want to have at least 32 if you can. That's a lot of money right now, but 32 is what will allow you to stake on your own. Anything less, and you join in a staking pool. But Ethereum will eventually be moving to proof of stake, just like Cardano did. Cardano totally beat them to it. We'll see how that goes. Anything here on CoinDesk? Well, this is interesting. Bison Trails hires ex-Goldman Sachs VP as legal head. I mean, nothing too crazy. We've seen news like this. Bankers are getting out of traditional banking and getting into crypto. It's definitely a gamble on their part, but it's a good sign if you're holding crypto that this is the real deal. It's not a scam. It's not a fad. When I get people that tell me Bitcoin is a fad, it's hilarious. And I know some of our favorites don't like crypto either, but I don't think it's a fad. I think it's here to stay. Anyway, we can take a look at the gold prices. Still doing strong here, folks. The market's just opened, and we're still looking at really near record highs for gold and silver. Well, for gold, silver this is not its high. It's not even half of its high, but gold is still doing incredibly well. Highly recommend gold and silver. Highly recommend crypto and real estate for this year. Personally, I'm going to drop all my stocks. I already have dropped most of them, and I may even drop my bonds too. We'll see. Anyway, all right, folks. Short update for you guys today. Have a great day. Take care.